Catherine, thank you so much for taking the time to share your story with us. You're one of my favorite success stories, and I want to inspire the people who are on the fence, who keep kind of getting to the fence. They look, they see all these amazing things on the other side, and they don't get to hear directly from the person. So, thank you for taking the time, and please let our audience know a little bit about you, what you do, before we get started.
So I'm a priestess of embodied transformation. I guide my clients and initiations and alchemy to step into the new paradigm of relating, inner union, empowered Shakti life force, and finding their true voice, their radiance. I come from a background in corporate. I moved my family in Costa Rica 5 years ago. I've recently completed my marriage.
Yeah,
And so I've been through many identity deaths.
yeah,
And
initiation.
I've
Yep.
been an entrepreneur for 10 years. And Tarek came into my life about a year ago.
Yeah, tell us in terms of where, when I first met you, there's this desire to continue with your purpose. There's like residue trauma from the burnout. How would you describe when we first connected in terms of the wanting to do it, not wanting to do it?
Yeah, we met at the Sacred Fire of Envision. I was a Sayumadora, and you suggested to take pictures because you said you changed so much. And so I've been through this destroy and rebirth process. And the last one, I deleted everything. And so I made myself completely invisible. I went back inside and I was getting ready to share again. And so you supported me into reactivating, my identity, my image, my visibility.
Hmm.
And I did have some trauma around like overworking or sharing from a place that is not aligned, that is not in
Hmm.
integrity. And yeah, it's like, yeah, you supported me into re-anchoring into integrity and also daring to be seen, daring to take ownership of my
Yeah.
gifts and of the place of leadership that I'm choosing to take in this world at this time and in this incarnation.
It's been an honor and a pleasure, and we're just getting started. Catherine, right from the beginning, you made a significant investment in my mentorship and healing container for 6 months. For someone who's recovering from trauma in terms of the burnout, wanting to do it again alone, that's a lot of resistance. On top of it, there's a big investment attached to the support. Can you let people know how you were able to navigate that and still trust and still have faith and openness and move forward? Because that alone
Mm.
is the biggest initiation and stops 90% of the people. That's where they stop. You move past it.
Yeah, well, you supported me through it, so that was really helpful to feel, stability, trust, consistency, um, and also to see how you were able to guide me through it. So
Hmm.
that really supported me. And I've done some significant investments in the past. So I know kind of the process in the nervous system. And I also know that the moment I say yes, things open up again and it gives
Beautiful.
some kind of momentum and traction, and like right away I receive my power back, I receive my life
Yeah.
force back.
Yeah.
And so I just had to, you know honor myself in my process, take my time, to feel into it and understand where we're going and how are you
Yeah.
going to help me. And
Yes.
so you really supported me through that, through your
Yes.
healing and also through all of the structure and the tools that you bring, the expertise and the masculine energy that I was
Yeah.
calling in, really.
Thank you. Catherine, it breaks my heart. So many women and men on this path, they have amazing gifts. They've invested so much elsewhere. And it breaks my heart when they tell me, yeah, yeah, I've been working with this coach for a year. And I'm like, how much are you making? And they're like, not as much as I want to be, or not a significant change. That I'm like, well, then why are you still with that coach? I'm curious to know with you, how was our experience in terms of the up leveling and the return on your investment when you first started?
Yeah, right away you supported me into creating an offer and having this clarity, this direction, this kind of like sureness. I made a sale right away, 1 week in. and the 10K sale, and it was very exciting to feel, to feel like, okay, I still got it. And I've worked in, this level of investment before, but it felt like it wasn't fully integrated, and now I was just ready to receive the value of
Yes.
the work and the years of pouring into my own path and investing so much.
Yes.
And so, yeah, it was very, very fast. It gave me a lot of confidence and structure and
Yeah.
focus.
Yes. Catherine, 90% of my clients are women and priestesses like yourself. Why would a woman want to work with a male healer slash business coach?
Um, because we are so much better together because of polarities, because of balance. I mean, for me specifically, I'm really good at my craft and healing, and I need a lot of earth. I need a lot of ground and structure, and you naturally have that, as an achiever, as a provider, as a man,
Hmm.
and also being witnessed, by the masculine. There's just something like, I don't know, it creates some spark, it's playful, it's fun,
Yeah.
and it doesn't really matter whether you're a man or a woman, you're a soul. And
Yeah.
so I think that on a soul level, we were meant to create together in this lifetime. And even we had the opportunity to do a photo shoot and
Yeah.
have a deeper dive experience of bonding and creating
Yeah.
trust, and then later on it opened up as a coaching
Yeah.
partnership. But it was all aligned, and it's, I would ask these women, like, why not? And what do you not trust about a man? Because we're
Hmm.
made to be together. And it's so
I love that.
beautiful to find this balance, to find this
Yeah.
harmony in
I
this
love that.
relationship. And it's something that I can transfer to other relationship. And it gives me so much appreciation for the masculine, so much
Mm.
gratitude for the clarity, the alignment, the focus, the direction that you provide, and all of the tools. And you make it sound everything so easy and like you're so confident. It's so nice to have this energy. And what really supports me is that over time, like, it's like you're never letting me down. You're always
Hmm.
there. You're so consistent. You're always fucking showing up.
Oh,
Sorry for my English.
oh, please.
You're always showing up, and sometimes I forget to trust myself, and you're like, you make it so smooth and graceful and very focused and efficient. On
Hmm.
top of that, you help me with my healing.
Hmm.
I can bring all the things here. I can bring
Yeah.
all the messy things about relationships and sexuality and, like,
Yeah.
business and being a mother and divorcing, and you're like, whatever it is,
Bring it all.
let's just alchemize it and get to the
Yeah.
point. You keep me
Yes.
on the point.
Yes, thank you for sharing that. I've worked with coaches and I've worked with healers, and the healers don't get the business side of things when I want them to help me up level. And the coaches might not get the healing side of things. They're like, okay, what do you want me to do with your trauma? Like, go get a healer. So, can you speak on how it feels for you to have all of that? Not only a coach, business coach, and a healer, but the fact that you can bring all of it to the table and
Mm.
it's all welcome. It's not like do that with someone else, do this with me, that was.
Yeah, I think for me, the word that comes is integration. It's like it's integrated. I feel
Mm.
integrated. I feel I can be all of me because
Mhm.
you can handle it and you have the skills to hold it.
Mhm.
So it feels really like efficient. It feels holistic, integrated. It feels like how it should be, really.
Mhm.
And having the one-on-one time is really, really key, because I've had some business coaching that could do the healing, but it was in a group program. And
Mhm.
so just to have really a space where you can fully hear me, like every week I come out and I'm a different woman. I have the tools, the skills, and I did some clearing of, like, all the things come up, like a lot comes up
A
because
lot comes up.
we're putting ourselves out there, visibility, money, it's, and you can take that, and we have some affinity also on our astrology. So
Yeah.
there's some, like, parts of me that you can take, you can
Yeah.
receive, and I've I haven't had that possibility to reveal myself so much in a private
Mm.
setting, in a professional setting as well. So
Yeah,
it's amazing. It's really, really valuable.
thank you. Is it the too much factor? Like
The too
feeling too
much, no,
much?
it's the Scorpio.
Which I'm think that for some people it's too much, it's too intense. The Scorpio.
No, I'm Scorpio too, so I like that,
No,
you know.
I mean, like you've other people have had a hard time with your Scorpio, which is
Oh
the
yeah.
intense part of you, right?
Yeah, the
The
depth, the
deep,
intensity,
intense.
the, like
Yeah,
that ferocity, like that
yeah.
fierceness,
I'm like,
and
bring it
it's like
on.
I need her, and you
Yeah,
see that, and and so it's like practicing being all of me, revealing all of me with a
yeah,
man
yeah,
that is not a partner, but it's like it's also a practice for me to
yeah.
be all of me and not being afraid to be too much, which is kind of the
Yes,
original wound for
yes,
women. So
yes.
it's so valuable.
I love it. Catherine, you showed up, you said yes, you've showed up to every call, half, in your messiness and your groundedness and your not groundedness, but you showed up consistently. And that's all I ask is just show up
Mm.
and we'll take care of the rest. And, sometimes we wanted to work on businessy stuff, but we realize life's happening, emotions are happening, and it's like, it creates its own journey. But I don't think we've been together for more than 2 months already. And the fact that we're talking about websites and landing pages and a new VA and operation systems and a social media plan and how to the whole breakthroughs and an online event and inviting guests. How would you describe? Because that sounds overwhelming just hearing that, but I don't feel like you're doing it in a way that is overwhelming. I feel like you're
Mm.
really pacing yourself through this journey, although you're fast tracking, and it's a weird thing. How would you
Yeah.
describe that to someone who's worried about it's going to be so many things and homework and, how do you feel?
It's gonna be what's aligned for the person. For me, I was ready.
Yeah.
I was ready and I had done it before. So it was more about like being held, being
Mm,
accompanied, being guided, and also being fired up, and
yeah.
I have this ambitious part of me that, wants to create these things, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm ready, let's do it.
Yes.
So yes, the pace, there is a pace, and also we're creating, so I feel like you're helping me stay aligned and stay in truth and focus and be like,
Hmm.
you know you're able to like cut the bullshit and be like, no, 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 this, let's keep our focus, and
Yeah.
also let's have results, and that's why we're here.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. We want to create change in the world. We
Yes.
want to be embodied humans. We want to
Yes.
do good. We want to serve. And so,
Yes.
it requires to take some actions.
That's what I love. One of the things I love about working with you is I feel like we're both working for a bigger cause. It's not like
Mm,
you're doing sessions with me and you're my client. I feel like we're both coming together and there's a bigger picture that we're both driven to serve.
mm,
Catherine, someone's on the fence. They want to work with me. They've seen my posts. They've come to my events. They're on the fence. What would you say to someone who feels like they have a purpose? They don't, maybe they're not at 100% belief level that they can fully make all this happen. There's some doubts, there's fears, there's resistance. What would you say to that person who's right on the fence about to make a decision?
well, there's no way you can not make it happen with Tarek. Like, he has your back and he's gonna make it happen with you.
Hmm.
And if you stay alone in your corner, odds are you're gonna stay where you're at. And
Hmm.
so I don't think that's what you want.
Yeah.
So trust yourself, take the leap and um, be comfortable with success and being in the light, and like learn that stretch. That's
Yeah.
the real stretch.
Yeah. Thanks, Catherine. I really appreciate you. I know someone's going to watch this and say, I need to connect with this awesome priestess. What's your Instagram handle for those who want to reach out to you?
Catherine Ayotte, the mystic.
Okay, it's right there in Zoom. Beautiful at Catherine Ayotte, the mystic, all one word.
Yes.
Got it.
I think there's an hyphen in there.
There might be, even if they don't put it, I'm sure it'll pop up. If you guys are
Catherine Ayotte underscore the mystic.
underscore
Yeah.
the mystic. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Follow her, guys. Check her out, message her, receive
Mm.
her gifts. Catherine, it's been such a pleasure. We're just getting started, but it's such an honor. You're like a dream client. Like
Mm.
I prayed for someone like you and you came along and you show up and you want more for yourself and you allow me to give and you receive and you expand. And it's such a beautiful thing to witness. I'm so honored. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so
Oh,
much for your service.
yeah, it started in a ceremony in the fire pit and it's continued ever since being a
Yes, it's
ceremony.
true. Oh my God.
Je
And the
t'embrasse, merci
priestess.
beaucoup. And the priestess. Yes.
Mm.
Thank you.
Thank you for your work. May you be blessed.
Thank you. So, guys, if you are feeling some inspiration, we'll put the links below. Hop on a call and let's connect. And I'll put Catherine's information below as well. Much love.
Thank you.